Hello, good evening, welcome back everyone. Good to be here, good to be back. Right, this one today is for business owners out there. Apologies in advance for my dog because he is very unhappy today and he's gonna be screaming and crying, I think. He might settle down, which I'm really hoping he will do at some point. Come on. There you go. Right, so for today, I want to talk about. See how it is in this house? When you've got a big dog, I'll show you. Say hi. So, going back to what I was saying, this video is for business owners, for people who provide services to other people, to other businesses, and for people who are struggling with pricing. I hear a lot of people, a lot of gurus on the internet talking about charge your worth, charge your worth. And I used to do it as well. I used to say to my clients, you need to charge what you're worth. And I stopped it because I realized you absolutely cannot be charging what you feel that you're worth. Now, when you do it, you are charging through your own perception, through your own lens of your own money mindset. If you feel like you're worthless, you'll be charging very little. If you feel like you are worth a lot of money and you have got a lot of self-confidence, self-worth, you will be charging a lot, potentially for the same thing, potentially to people who provide exactly the same service or very much the same service, but have got a different self-worth in themselves, will be charging two massively different amounts for the same thing. I had it once with some clients that were doing well-being stuff. So anything to do with beauty, well-being, health. People like this tend to be very cautious about, I don't want to be charging too much because I want people to be using my services for it to be affordable for many. But that's not always the case. So bear with me on this one. I think when you stop pricing your services through your own self-worth lens and you start looking into, right, what do I offer my clients? What transformation do I offer to them? And what benefit do they actually get out of it? You suddenly start realizing that for your very little fee, very low fee, your clients are getting quite a lot. So once you have delivered this a few times, what will happen is that the clients will start thinking, is that really true? Or even not the clients, the people who are thinking about signing up with you. Think about it this way. If you charge £500 for your consultancy, and thanks to your consultancy, people are making £20,000. That's doable. That's very much doable. And I've seen it happening as well, especially in those kind of spiritual well-being sites. So if you do this, the client will think, yes, I've got a bargain, fantastic. Then you've got the next client and you do exactly the same. And then you've got someone who you're using this as your marketing strategy. So you're saying, you only pay me £500 and you can get £20,000 from me. People start seeing, right, where's the trick? Where's the trick? Because there's no way someone will only charge me £500 if the benefit for me is £20,000. And they will look for a different provider who will charge them more. Because you have to remember that your own money mindset is totally different to everyone else's money mindset. Your clients might be perceiving your low price as something unrealistic, as this will never give me results because it's so cheap. So they go somewhere else that is more expensive just because they believe that by paying more, they can get better results. And normally they actually do. They do because they are more invested. When people invest more in themselves, when people pay more for coaching, when people pay more for any experience that they have to do something later on where they have got some homework to do, they are more invested and they tend to have better results. And I had it with clients in the past as well, because my self-worth was kind of on the floor, really, really low at some point, when I started my business. And I was charging £200 for my service. It was a group coaching for finances, so £200. And believe it or not, some people paid me and never turned up because it was only £200. So I couldn't expect people to get results if they couldn't be bothered to turn up. But that was my fault because I priced it so low and people couldn't see the value in it. Those people who had a little bit of a poor scarcity mindset and they thought, oh, I'm getting a really good bargain here, they got it for £200 and they got results because their mindset was in a different place, right? Their money mindset was in a different place and they considered this as a bargain. Now, when I changed the price of my training, changed the scope slightly as well, but the price changed to just over £2,200. People were there every single time. People were showing up for themselves. They were doing the homework. They were making sure they asked all the questions they wanted to ask. They made sure that they used my time because I was there for them. And they were getting results. And the results were so much better than the results I got from the group that was £200. Why? Because people were more invested. Now, my confidence obviously skyrocketed by them as well, because when you imagine, charging £200 and 8 months later, I was charging 2,200, something has clicked, something has shifted here. And that was my journey, a long journey that I had been on. But that is something that you need to be aware of too. You might be doing your clients a disservice when you're charging through your own self-worth, when you're charging them too little. And it's not a good reflection on your service. It's not a good reflection on you. So when you're pricing your services, I want you to make sure that you detach yourself from it. Detach your own self-worth from it completely. Just don't think about it. And use all the other elements that you can in your pricing. Use how much does it actually cost me to deliver? How much is my client getting from it? What's the value to my client? Because if you have got a fantastic service that is bringing people, I don't know, you're a coach and you're a sales coach, you're helping people bring 6 figures in 12 months, surely they will want to pay you more than £1,000. They will want to pay you much more. And if they only pay you £1,000, they will not do the work because it's not enough. I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, let me know. But it's a fascinating thing actually to watch how this actually plays in our reality. How much we pay for something plays such an important role in terms of how much we are working on a thing, how much we're valuing it, how much we're using it, and what benefits, what results we're getting from it. Absolutely fascinating. If you've got any questions, and by the way, watch this with your clients. Watch this with people that you work with. Watch this with yourself. Has this happened to you when you bought something that was fairly cheap? Did you actually value it as much as the thing that you bought that was pretty expensive? Probably not. Watch it. Watch for it in yourself as well, and see those client behaviors. Use them to your advantage because you can in your business. Okay, that's me for today. I hope it makes sense to everyone. Let me know if you've got any questions and I'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye.